It's a bit wild and windy out there. The rain, the temperature's quite warm, but oh, it's raining so much rain. And it's so windy, it's ridiculous. We've actually had the 3 little lemon roosters have spent the whole day in the stable because it was too windy. They kept getting blown away and they made it into the stable, so they stayed there. And I've just fed the sheep because they're out now. Got loads of the farm, and I called Seffi and went to the chicken shed, shut the chickens away for the night, came back down, and I could see the herd of all of the sheep all coming running up, all the females and the youngsters all coming running up, and behind them was my black pony Abe, who's just about to turn 3 actually next week, 4 next week, and he's just come galloping up behind them. He was herding all of the sheep back up to the top paddock by the house. So then he joined the ponies in the second of the 2 little paddocks where the pallet goat shelter is that I made. And I went in to feed the sheep and I took a load of food for the horses, pony nuts, and the horses didn't seem to figure out that they can get round the fence. Even though they'd just gone that way, they could get round the fence to come back to eat the food in the little paddock closest to the house. So I just left them. They're not very clever. They're complaining about the rain and the wind, and they're at the top of the hill, and there's nowhere up here where there's trees. So what do they expect? They've got access to, work it out, 96 acres, including areas with trees, and instead they're standing at the top of the hill on the most open and exposed part of our land that they possibly could. But that's horses for you. They're not always very clever. But I'm glad actually, now they're coming up, I'll be able to get more videos done with the ponies. I do miss my ponies. I've not done much, well, not really done anything with them this summer. Yeah, the tups are really good, the boys. They're getting ready for breeding with the girls. They're very happy. Asher said that Steve had headbutted him twice, so I should be careful, and I went in with food and he didn't headbutt me once. So that's obviously just Asher. Goats were very well behaved, which is unusual for Billy when I've got food. He's normally a bit cheeky, but he was very good today. And one of the cats was in the raised goat bed. So when I first let the goats in there, the cat was a bit put out about the cat. So the cat was put out by the goats going in, and the 2 of the young goats, the 2 boys, were quite put out about a cat being in their raised bed. So the goats are now in the stable. The cat is still sat in the goat pen. It's just another normal day here on the farm.